Welcome to 7 Things. We've brought you a new video on the most used and famous connecting platform, Facebook. Facebook is an American online social media platform based in Menlo Park, California, and a flagship service of the namesake company Facebook Incorporated. It was founded by Mark Zuckerberg, along with fellow Harvard College students and roommates Eduardo Saverin, Andrew McCollum, Dustin Moskovitz, and Chris Hughes, and launched on February 4, 2004. Facebook claimed that it had more than 2.3 billion monthly active users as of December 2018, and it was the most downloaded mobile app of the 2010s globally. Facebook's market cap for the year 2020 is $766,360 million, and Facebook's net worth for the year 2020 is $528 billion. So now, as you know the basic information about Facebook, let us go 7 thingers for the 7 things you didn't know about Facebook. Number 7. Mergers and acquisitions by Facebook. You may be surprised to hear that Facebook has acquired 89 other companies. With WhatsApp acquisition closed at a steep $16 billion, more than $40 per user of the platform. The majority of the companies acquired by Facebook are based in the United States. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg stated in 2010 that we have not once bought a company for the company. We buy companies to get excellent people. In order to have a really entrepreneurial culture, one of the key things is to make sure we're recruiting the best people. But we don't understand how these company founders get ready to sell their companies. It seems like Mark Zuckerberg has watched The Godfather many times, where Don Corleone says,
"I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse."
Here is the list of companies acquired by Facebook. Number 6. Facebook to FACEMASH to Facebook. A Facebook or Facebook is a common or web directory found at American universities consisting of individuals' photographs and names. Publications of this type distributed by university administrations at the start of the academic year, with the intention of helping students get to know each other. After that, Mark Zuckerberg came up with the FACEMASH in 2003. The site was comparable to hot or not in used photos compiled from the online Facebooks of 9 houses, placing 2 next to each other at a time and asking users to choose the hotter person. The site was shut down a few days later by the Harvard administration. Zuckerberg faced expulsion and was charged with breaching security, violating copyrights, and violating individual privacy. Ultimately, the charges were dropped. Zuckerberg told the Harvard Crimson, "Everyone's been talking a lot about a universal Facebook within Harvard. He convinced them that he can do it better than they can, and he can do it in a week." In January 2004, Zuckerberg coded a new website, known as the Facebook, inspired by a Crimson editorial about FACEMASH. Zuckerberg met with Harvard student Eduardo Saverin, and each of them agreed to invest $1,000 in the site. On February 4, 2004, Zuckerberg launched the Facebook, originally located at thefacebook.com. Number 5. Domain name worth $200,000. Nowadays we get domain names for $99. But Facebook bought the domain name facebook.com in 2004 for $200,000. The domain facebook.com was registered by Isle of Man-based firm that operates it as a revenue-raising link dump. Isle of Man-based firm named Yolapt, a company which filled the URL face-book.com with advertisements for Russian brides and older women. Yolapt registered the domain several months after Mark Zuckerberg initially launched the facebook.com. Considering the close proximity of the registration dates, it is unlikely Yolapt obtained the URL with malicious intentions. In their complaint to the World Intellectual Property Organization, WIPO, however, Facebook claims the Manx site is using their brand to profit from poor quality material. Yolapt's site is still live at the address, displaying adverts for Russian brides, which wasn't a particular marketing thrust for Facebook. Number 4. 26 billion visits. According to SimilarWeb.com, Facebook is the 3rd most visited website all over the globe. It is the 3rd best ranked website in the United States and number 1 ranked website in the category of computers, electronics and technology. Total visits to Facebook.com on desktop and mobile web in the last 6 months is 26 billion with average visit duration of 10 minutes 45 seconds. The United States holds more than 20% traffic for Facebook.com. Facebook.com's marketing strategy is focused on direct with 82.8% of traffic coming from this channel, followed by search with 10.93%. According to SimilarWeb, YouTube is sending 66.51% traffic to Facebook. Number 3. Facebook's Avatar. Avatar is launched by Facebook, which says bye-bye to the same old fashion of sending emojis of happy, sad, angry faces or thumbs up instead of the whole new experience where we can make our own 3D figure called Avatar, which can be used to send reactions, emotions over chats and messages to make it more realistic. Avatar's launch comes to India at the height of a backlash against Chinese apps in the country, some of which have posed serious competition to Facebook's ever-growing tentacles in Asia's third-largest economy. When the order was passed to ban TikTok and over 60 Chinese apps in India, that was the time it was decided to take advantage of this situation and enter with a concept similar to Snapchat's Bitmoji or Apple's emoji feature. The social giant's avatars, a clone of Snapchat's popular Bitmoji, was first unveiled last year. The feature, which Facebook sees as an expression tool, aims at turning engagements on the social service fun, youthful, visually communicative and more lighthearted. Number 2. Facebook's ownership in WhatsApp and Instagram. Facebook bought Instagram in 2012 for $1 billion, £760 million, and WhatsApp in 2014 for $19 billion, its largest acquisition to date. Facebook's acquisition of WhatsApp in 2014 did just that, surpassing Google's $3.2 billion purchase of Nest Labs and Apple's $3 billion Beats Electronics procurement to become one of the largest tech buys of all time. Facebook has added its own brand name alongside the other two in the following format: Instagram from Facebook, WhatsApp from Facebook. It's not going to individually broadcast its ownership of Instagram and WhatsApp to each and every user on those networks. More like it's going to try to add the Facebook brand in, which is far more in corporate character. Reason behind Facebook purchased WhatsApp was user growth. In 2014, over 500 million people used WhatsApp monthly and the service added more than 1 million users per day. 70% of WhatsApp users were active daily, compared to Facebook's 62%. Additionally, WhatsApp users sent 500 million pictures back and forth per day, about 150 million more than Facebook users. So buying WhatsApp allows Facebook to both own the next Facebook and prevent the next Facebook from eating Facebook's dinner. Before moving to number 1 fact about Facebook, we would like to suggest you to watch 7 things you didn't know about Mark Zuckerberg. Click on the I button to watch this video. Number 1. Every minute of downtime outage costs Facebook approximately $24,420. There's a reason you'll never see Facebook's servers down, because that will cost the company a lot of money. If we consider potential losses for the company, their outage, back in August 1, 2014, lasted for 19 minutes and lost them $426,607. The outage lasted for just 35 minutes. Facebook lost $854,700 in revenue. Their longest outage till date took place on March 13, 2019 for 12 hours. Facebook doesn't actually have to fork over any cash to advertisers when they experience an outage, they just stop making it. According to research, it thus costs the company a rough $24,420 every time the site goes down. It certainly seems like Facebook can take the hit. Bonus awaits for the people who watched till the end. Here is one more fact about Facebook you would like to know about. Is it the time to quit Facebook? According to a New York Times investigation, it was found that Facebook gave Netflix, Spotify, and the Royal Bank of Canada, RBC, the ability to read, write, and delete users' private messages. Even Microsoft, Sony, and Amazon could obtain the contact information of their users' friends. But these companies have all denied doing anything nefarious with your private messages. Facebook should never have given them this ability without getting the user's permission. Facebook said that none of these partnerships or features gave companies access to information without people's permission. But Facebook has never kept its promise regarding public trust. Let's see how they have fooled us in terms of public privacy. In March 2018, Cambridge Analytica harvested the data of millions of Facebook users without their consent for political purposes. In April 2018 it was revealed that Facebook was in secret talks with hospitals to get them to share patients' private medical data. In September 2018 hackers gained access to around 30 Facebook accounts. In November 2018 Facebook acknowledged it didn't do enough to stop its platform being used as a tool to incite genocidal violence in Myanmar. A New York Times report reveals the company hired a PR firm to try and discredit critics by claiming they were agents of George Soros. In December 2018 Facebook admitted it exposed private photos from 68 million users to apps that weren't authorized to view your photos. Do you really think that Facebook platform is even safe for you to share your personal info after seeing such hazards it has caused? So let us know in the comments which of these facts you found interesting. If you are new to our channel, press the subscribe button immediately. If you think this video was helpful to you, then share on WhatsApp or Facebook. Press the bell icon to get the latest notification. Thanks for watching. This was the list of the 7 facts about Facebook that you didn't know.